Hello, this is Sir Patrick 1C, and I am here with another Minecraft video. This is from Townywars. The IP is play.townywars.net. No exclamation point, sort of as is shown here. Server site is townywars.net, of course. So yes, you have your basic welcome signs here about sort of what the server is about. Some basic commands, helpful tools. But it's not going to be Towny for much longer, it seems. It is transitioning from Towny to Kingdom. And if you do /k or /k help, it brings up some useful commands to help you navigate, to understand either how to join a kingdom or how to start one. And there are 6 pages to it. Or you could just do /k info. And it brings up basically, in your chat, it brings up an information booklet. Page 1, page 2, 8 pages in total. Basically saying the contents page, which is the one displayed, what it is, starting, the nexus. So what is the nexus? Not the tablet. The nexus is basically a beacon that enables your kingdom to get resource points from resources that you put into it. And I believe they're going to change it to money or something like that on the server soon. In-game money, of course, IGN. And this is not a fairly new server, I believe, because they mentioned yesterday that their original server, the hosts crashed at one point, and they lost all of their data logs and everything, and a bunch of players left, which is why it's basically vacate at this point, as you see. But they are starting to have a turnaround point. I'm basically just doing this video on my snow day, day off from school here, so that's kind of why there's no one on. There's normally at least like 5 people on or something like that. It's a very small server currently, but they're really going to try to get it back out there again. And it is very fun. Kingdoms is sort of like Towny in a way that you have to have like a number of people in your town to claim land. It's also like factions that way. You can claim other people's land currently. I believe the rules here are no hacking, no modded clients, use common sense, and don't take my word on this last one, but no griefing? I'm not sure. That means you really can't destroy anyone else's property. But there's like all these like anti-grief things if you're outside of the kingdom anyways. So if I walked into someone else's kingdom that I'm not a member of or do not own, then I basically do not have to worry about breaking anything of theirs, because it will automatically say, hey, you're not part of this kingdom, you can't do this. Get out. But you can invade and build on their land, therefore, and claim it. But there's something called a champion. Sort of like a zombie soldier or something like that, along with a bunch of other turrets and traps that you can run into on your way that counter your attack that you have to face or get past in order to claim the land there. And it is very, very fun. I think it's /k invade. Yeah. You have to stand on an enemy piece of land, I believe. First you have to enemy the kingdom, /k enemy add name, something like that. Or if you're trying to make an ally, /k ally add name, etc. And to get out of an alliance or to unenemy something, /k ally break name, or /k enemy break name, as in, whoops, that type of thing. That'll set it back to neutral. So when you're enemied, you can stand on the piece of land, click /k invade, and basically just go from there, start facing your champions, claim their land, and etc. And you can raid, because that's the plugin enables it. So for example, if I go to /k info, page 5, there we go. Seriously, this book is like very helpful. It actually helped me understand it within less than 10 minutes, something like that. So I already have my kingdom up and running. Now, let's see here. Champions invading. Now this is where the real difference between kingdoms and factions shows. You are able to invade others' land, and vice versa, and to claim their land, to plunder their resources, build in that space, or just to vent your anger at the guy who deserves it. This is a quote here. Okay, kingdoms. To invade someone's land, you /K invade while standing on it. By doing so, you summon their kingdom's champion. You will need to kill the champion in order to claim the land. If the champion kills you, you don't gain the land, and you die. The strength of a kingdom's champion depends on its upgrades. Place you can purchase upgrades with something called resource points, which I mentioned briefly earlier. To get these resource points, you deposit resources into the conversion area of your nexus, which I will show you in a moment. Switch my kingdom home. Oh, someone joined. How about that? Okay, and you can access champion upgrades through the nexus. It is recommended to upgrade drag, mock, and champion speed first, as they are the more effective upgrades for your champion. This does not mean that those are the only upgrades you need. I highly recommend upgrading the attack so that they can do more damage per hit as well on top of those, if you can. Okay, and for kingdoms, if you happen to invade some other kingdom's nexus land, you will duel a stronger version of their kingdom's champion. This nexus champion can summon nexus guards and has more health, therefore more deadly. Now, I'm just going to show you a quick thing. This is an example of a turret. This one spawns 8 zombie soldiers at a time, something like that, and they attack 8 blocks away, something like that. Kind of new to this, so bear with me. Battle logs basically just keeps track of your battles, which there's like a back page of that right there. So convert items to resource points. One resource point per 5 items. This is the nexus option. So you put items in here from your inventory. You can just shift click and they all go in, and exit out, and it normally tells you how much you do. So there are some things that you can do. There are like certain items that give you more. For example, if I do this, I should get 50. Yep, 50 points right there. So normal items, 5 for 1 point, and then if you do some of the so-called special items, which I don't know if they show it here, but it's like diamonds, emeralds, gold, iron, those types of things. I don't think redstone. So you put it in there, you get points. You purchase things in like structure shop, outposts, power cells, that I don't really understand at this point. Extractors, those just basically give you resource points every given point in time. Warp pads are fun. They allow your members to teleport to your kingdom's outposts and nexus. So that will help in defending. As you see, I've been hard at work here in the past 24 to 48 hours. So, I hope this is helpful, and I hope you soon join us here at Townywars. The site is townywars.net, and the IP is play.townywars.net with capital P, and I'll put it in the description for you. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this Minecraft video. Once again, this is Sir Patrick 1C signing off. Thank you.